Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Arc Raiders video. We just got some humongous news about a drastic change to the way that the trials system is going to work in Season 4 for Arc Raiders. This is a big change, and I was not expecting this at all. We're going to go over all of the details that you need to know and how everything is going to change with regard to the trials going forward, and maybe even more so down the road. But very big changes coming to the trials, and that is going to start next week on April 29th. So we're going to see these changes right away here in just a couple days. Check out all of the new details right here. Changes to the trials. We switched up some things this season, focusing on giving all raiders a fair chance to get stuck in and grind a variety of fun objectives. Trials Season 4 starts earlier. Season 4 trials kick off on April 29th. Okay, they told us about this earlier, one day after Riven Tide's launch. Previously, trials were unavailable during the expedition mode, but now you'll be able to start progressing your rank as you explore the Forgotten Shoreline. Major map conditions no longer award 2x points. Playing on major map conditions will no longer award double progress, allowing players to tackle the trials on any map they see fit. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, that's a fat W right there. Holy crud, dude. I mean, it's just so tired of playing at night, and I'm so tired of every single time you queue up a map, it's like the whole server is you're just competing with for the trials. This is a massive W for me. I love this. Right? It gives you way more flexibility to do the trials anywhere you want and way less competition because there's so many more options for you to do it. This is a big W. Trials will no longer be tied to specific map conditions. Trials like disarm mines or get hit by lightning that were tied to specific map condition locked some players out of a fair shot at participating. Everyone is equal in the Rust Belt. Going forward in Season 4, trial changes will not require a specific map condition to earn progress. I love that as well. That means that you don't have to be around that one time that locked gate is available in your freaking region, a 24-hour freaking time slot, dude. Like, there's so many times where it's just like there's only locked gate twice in a single day, and that's a huge freaking problem for a lot of people that, you know, have a life outside of Arc Raiders. Even for me, I play 10 hours a day, it feels like, and I still miss out on so many like map conditions that would be better for trials. So this is another W. New trials challenges. We hear you. Trials challenges need more variation, and Season 4 intends to deliver. Without revealing our hand early, expect to see some exciting new objectives throughout the upcoming season, like melee combat changes, using specific gadgets, grenades to score points, and searching unique containers. Interesting. Imagine they make one that's for the security breach. No way. That's good. I know a lot of people want variety in the trials. I'm down with variety. I mean, I wasn't like super against where we were as far as the types of challenges that we were getting. I didn't even mind the lightning bolt one. I mean, it was kind of funny. You know, it's a mixture every week. But the more types of challenges, the better. Works for me. Trials going forward. We've received a lot of feedback on trials and seen frustration with parts of the system, from unfair advantages due to squad size to lacking competitive integrity of the leaderboards. We're reviewing how we can improve and evolve trials long term to consistently deliver the aspirational competitive fantasy that you're hungry for. I'm going to be real. I've talked about this a lot. It's from the very beginning about the unfair advantages due to squad size. And when early on, especially in Season 1 and mostly of Season 2 as well, I guess, or halfway through, I also was endlessly trying to kind of champion the idea that we needed to have, you know, the squad sizes separated, like a solo trials versus a squads trials. And we talked about all these different ideas on how to fix it. And at the end of the day, because solo lobbies are so much easier to get into as a friendly lobby, as a PvE lobby, solo players can consistently produce very high scores on all of the challenges because there's very little threat of them, you know, getting knocked by other players, right? So they're just kind of doing their thing, and they're able to consistently, raid after raid after raid, produce high quality scores. Now, a squad in those same exact trials can have a ceiling that is higher than a solo player. So let's say as a solo player, like realistically, you're only able to get, probably at best 45,000 for probes, for example. I know you can get a little bit higher than that. I'm just going to use 45,000 as an example, versus a squad theoretically could get to 55 or something. Or even worse, the snowballs was a great example. Snowballs, players that were in squads could do the snowballs and do or triple the amount that a solo could do, and they could get 150,000 while a solo is only getting 50,000. That's a real big problem. So I do get that. However, staying alive when you're trying to do trials as a duo and a trio is significantly more difficult. So while squads do have a higher potential ceiling, the reality is that they're not really reaching that high ceiling potential very often because they're constantly getting murked. So I changed my tune on this entirely, and I'm actually cool with the exact way it is right now. Like, solos have a much higher consistent scores. Squads can get a total higher score that a solo player can't get, but it's a lot harder for them to achieve that. I mean, I'm not against them trying to separate it into solos and trios, but I'm not against it like I used to be. If they want to separate it into solos and trios, I'm down. Like, that's fun. That's great. I have no problem with that. But I actually am no longer like adamantly against the current state of the squad size advantages when it comes to the trials. So, but the fact that they're looking at it and they're seeing it as an unfair advantage, as stated right there, means that we might actually see, a separate trial system, or in fact a trials overhaul, if you will. In Season 4, we're taking the first steps to allow all players to participate without any time scheduling constraints, and we'll continue to listen to your comments as the season progresses. Your thoughts and feedback are vital. Perfect. Love it. Oh, sheesh. Is this it right here? Trials Season 4 reward. The mysterious resort that awaits in Riventides needs scouts to uncover its secrets. The recon outfit. Not bad. Not bad. I love the mask, dude. That hits. The mask is cool, No offense to the ball cap. I'd probably take that off and just go mask. That looks pretty cool. I like that. This could be a dope outfit. I'm really curious to see the colors. I'd say default forest camos, maybe not my favorite, but I'm not like, this looks pretty good. I like the look of this, especially, it's all about the mask for me. I love the mask on this. This looks really good. I like that. What do you guys think about that? I think that looks good. Sick. Let's see, what else we got here? Unlock the base outfit by reaching the rank of Tryhard 1. Unlock new toggles as you progress throughout the season. That life vest may come in handy for your seaside adventures. Remember, no running by the pool. Surely this is not a teaser for us having to go into the water, deep into the water, right? As weird as that was worded. Why would they even say that? Huh, interesting. Raiders who put in the work to reach the revered ranks of Hotshot and Cantina Legend will be rewarded with alternate colors for the recon set. Okay, so once again, Cantina Legend does not have a separate reward. It sounds like Hotshot and Cantina Legend are combined rewards like they currently are in Season 3. A new backpack color, new backpack charm attachment are also available to be claimed. Intrepid Raiders who make it to Daredevil. Okay, and a new dance emote. Sick. Yeah, I mean, that's cool that they're looking to, they're not afraid to do some rework on it. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how the trials is in Season 4. I think it could be a big deal. I think it could be a pretty big deal. The changes. I think it's good. I like it. I think the thing with the trials is that it needs to be compelling enough for people to come back weekly, right? Technically, the trials is part of their quote-unquote endgame concepts as it currently stands, right? One of the things that gets you to come back to Arc Raiders every single week, right? It is clearly one of the main mechanics that they're hoping that you want to be interested in. So I'm glad that they're continuing to tweak it as necessary based on community feedback. I think that's pretty important, for sure. So interesting. I was not expecting this. I won't lie. I will not lie. I was not expecting these details about the new Season 4 changes. I like it. Let's see how it is, man. I mean, obviously we do trials on both of our accounts and we're hotshot on both right now. So this actually might level the playing field out. This might make it harder. This might make it harder to progress, you know, when everyone else is going to be competing, having an easier time competing. Those people that were kind of a step ahead of everyone might be brought down to earth a little bit with some of these changes. We'll see. But W on the changes, in my opinion. I like these a lot. Let me know your thoughts down below. How you guys are feeling. This looks good, though. Definitely was not expecting this. I don't know how I feel about the Torque Season 3, but it's I'm not into the biker theme necessarily. But if you strip everything off of it, it looks kind of cool. Here's what it looks like, guys. I'll show you. You strip it all off, it's not bad. This is with everything on. This is the current season. I mean, it's a little flashy, dude. This thing is bright. This is the hotshot reward, by the way. Wait, that's actually not bad. Yellow. That's not bad too. I guess it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. I don't know. I guess I'm just looking at the hotshot reward, and I'm like, damn. I mean, for me, I'm just taking everything off. This is not bad. This is not bad. This actually looks kind of sick. Just straight up like that. I don't know. It's a tough bar as far as the bar that Alpino set. Because to me, like, this outfit's awesome. I love this one. Even the standard green looks really clean. Clean AF. I really, really like this one a lot. So this one really set the bar high. It's gonna be hard to beat this one. I do like a more simplified look, you know, generally speaking. I do like that this has like a hoodie and stuff. Not bad, not bad. All right. Interesting. I was not expecting those changes right there. That was crazy.